Hey everybody, just wanted to let you know that Exploretography is stepping up in their tire inflation. We have just acquired a 15-pound power tank that we're going to install here in the Gladiator. Adams has got some big tires, and when we air down, it takes a long time for one of those single-cylinder compressors to actually fill up their tires. Also, Mary and I both go out at the same time. We deflate. We have now 8 tires to fill up. So it gets a little irritating. It takes a long time. And trips to the gas stations are just getting a little bit old. So now let me show you what we have upgraded to. We have a 15-pound power tank, and this is the Snorkel, so it can be used on its side. I bought this because it was, you'll see that it's indicated with this mount, this sticker saying up. Allows you to be mounted with this pointing up but on its back, so that allows us to actually mount it in the Gladiator on the horizontal instead of it standing up vertical. I think it'll take the rough roads a little bit better. We've got a tire inflator from Power Tank. Looks like to be a really good inflator. Cover a 30-foot hose to get the CO2 to the tires, and a tank mount that we're going to be mounting here on the Gladiator. So stick with us, we're going to put this on right now. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take these mounting loops off of the Mopar trail rail, and then we'll put a T-nut here in this opening so we can slide it down and mount our power tank to that rail. Alright, we've previously purchased these square nuts, rail nuts off of Amazon, and we're going to slide them right in the rail. We have 2 of them, which is going to mount to our power tank mount. So we're going to slide these. All the way down. Work these things down to where we'll put the power tank mount. Here we have 2 of these started, and I think I'm going to start a 3rd. So because I want to make sure this is really strong, I'm going to put a 3rd bolt in there. I've got a T-nut that I'm going to start, work that down the track, and then put the bolt in there and secure it up. As soon as I get that loosely started, I'm going to put the power tank on there, position it to where I want it to be, and then I'll tighten it up on the rail and finish the installation. So let's do it. Alright, we've got all 3 bolts finger tight, and what I'm hoping we can do, I'm going to loosen them up just a little bit. This one's the tightest. What I'm hoping will work, down in here, I want to slide this mount just past the ammo can, they call it on the deck system. One of them's fighting against me here. Move it just past that. So hopefully, if I want in here, all I have to do is take the tank off. So here we are. We're mounted on here. I'm going to finger tight these bolts just a bit, and then I'm going to get the power tank on here. Let's see, just snug them just a little bit here. Power tank's not too light. It is the 15-pound one. You get the scales out and see how heavy it is when it's full. But let's put this on the deck system and see how it's going to install. say almost perfect. We have the up sticker, so the sticker showing up. It is a snorkel in the tank that allows it to operate in a horizontal fashion. So that is facing up. We're gonna cinch this tank just like that. So tighten those bolts up. See, we still have a little play. Those go away when we tighten it up. We're able to operate it from out here, connect here, and we'll be able to run our hoses out to air inflate our tires. Let's tighten up those bolts and then finish this project up. Set this guy up out of the way. Oh my, it's so big it doesn't even set up in this configuration. So good thing we didn't get a vertical standing tank. It wouldn't even have fit. So one of the reasons I got the 15-pound tank is Mary and I both go out, so that's 8 tires to inflate every time we go out. We like to, deflate our tires, gives us better traction, a smoother ride. So, all the times we've tried to use that single cylinder air compressor off the battery, opening the hood, trying to get all that installed. It's just getting a little old. Just kind of put a damper on the trail rides we go on. Can't go out and deflate and have a quick recovery. So this is the perfect solution. Shout out to SDHQ Motorsports in Chandler, Arizona. Man, first time I've been in there, it's like a kid in a candy store. You have so much stuff in stock. Your competitors didn't even have a power tank, didn't even have an air compressor. So I'm glad I found you. You will be my go-to source for parts now. Deutsch will always be my go-to for helping me build this rig, but I am stoked on how this is coming out. Alright, those are nice and tight. Let's put our power tank back in. We want this up to be up. Got a regulator here. Let's make sure this is snug. Yeah, so that's gonna bite really hard. I like that. All right, snap this down. Power tank is installed. That's fantastic. I am excited. So I'll give you just a little view of how it looks from above through here. See, power tank is mounted to the rail. We still have room back here, which I'm going to put a 10-pound fire extinguisher vertically this way. The bracket just came in today. So we're waiting on the fire extinguisher, and we'll mount that up. But here's our tank. Alright. Let's get the hoses set up and give it a try. Let's open up our tire inflator. So SDHQ gentleman said this was probably the best chuck on the market. When we were looking at it, I pretty much agreed. This was a great looking tire inflator. We've got fluid filled inside of the gauge, the analog gauge. I chose analog so there'd be no batteries to die on me out in the field. It's got a fantastic looking connection at a 90-degree, and then inside of this protective bag you've got air releases both directions, so if you're left or righty you can definitely use those. A very nice, very well made aluminum case, and then the quick release disconnect here that we're going to put on the hose that goes onto the power tank. So let's get the hose out. So I talked him into letting me have the straight hose. More stickers. Anybody that follows me knows I do enjoy stickers. But said they don't sell very many straight hoses. I'm kind of old school. I like the straight hose. coiling ones, there is a convenience, but there is also a fight with them to run them out to a car or you know, stretch them out. Then they want to spring back, which is their major function, but it's kind of irritating to me when I'm trying to work with an air hose. So I told him I'd take this 30-foot hose and give it a try, and if I didn't like it, I'd come back and get the coil. So we will see how this works for us. Alright, we got two ends that already have white vinyl tape on them for sealing. We have some parts here that we will get set up. We have an air chuck, a small air chuck, and a quick disconnect. So here's the male for the quick disconnect and the female side. We're going to put those both on onto this hose. It's real simple, just it's already threaded. Looks like it's got a great pivoting connection there, so there's no twisting that's going to happen. And then on this side, the opposite side of the hose, we're going to do the same with the male connection. So let's throw the wrench on this and snug it up so we can test out our air inflation. That side, snug onto there. These quick disconnects are aluminum, so they're really lightweight. Used to the old brass ones that you get from Harbor Freight, or any of us that have worked in a workshop commonly know, man, these are lightweight. These are made for keeping it in your vehicle. So we got a cover for that. Up and over here, throw a couple loops up there. So we're ready to fill the tires. What we'll do is we'll just connect into there. Our knob is right down here. So that's what we'll use this knob here to start. This gauge shows how much pressure is in the tank. So we're in normal. And this is the pressure that's coming out the line here. So we're going to open this up. And we're going to keep opening it. Now, the other thing you have to do is open your tank. There it goes. Nothing more than using propane on your grill. You want to dial it in. The gauges have pressure gauges for tires, air tools. So we can, as you turn it, you'll hear it release. It'll release some pressure, but we can bring it up. And let's try it out on a tire. All right, this feels very nice. Definitely have some air pressure in it. Take our cap off. We'll take our there we go. As you can see, we have about 28 pounds in there right now. We didn't fill up very well when we got off the trail last time. So let's go ahead and put 38 in here. One. 35. 36. 839. Blow a little off here. This size works really well. Go, about 38 pounds. That quickly. I'm gonna pull our release on our connector there and put our little cap back on there. That works really well. Let's do the other 3 tires and we'll get right back to you. The older I get, the more my knees hurt. But while I was doing the tires, I was thinking about replacement for the old single cylinder air compressor is maybe right in the duct system here. It'll be a nice little home for it. It'll be out of the way. It won't be used very much, but we'll always have it for backup. So that's kind of one of the things I want to make sure that I have is some way, just in case I screw up and don't have CO2 for everybody. So what we'll do is we'll take the air compressor out. Take the air compressor out and wrap it up. Let's drop it. Right, fit down in there. Feed its hose as well in there. Push down in there. Ammo box cap back on there. Re-secure our tank. That way we'll secure this with a cheap little carabiner. Make sure that doesn't come unlatched. Top to bottom. This is our power tank 15-pound horizontal mounted CO2 tire inflator. We can now put our hose, inflating hose in there with our air chuck. That gives us a really nice place to put those. So we hope you found this a little informational. If you're like me, you're questioning what to do when you have this kind of situation. So hopefully that helps out. Otherwise, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. That's a wrap. So if you found this video enjoyable, please feel free to subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified when we publish new videos. We really appreciate you sticking around, your support for this channel. We keep growing and we're looking forward to building more and more content. So join the crowd, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. And until then, get out there and explore, create, and do some good. Bye, guys.